welcome back to my channel. Hello everyone, my name is Deidre Gordon. My babies, welcome back to my channel. So my name is Deidre Danielle Gordon. I'm from Albany, Georgia, and I'm 21. Hi, my name is Deidre Gordon, and this is my story. Okay, so I know I gathered everyone here to watch my video, and at the beginning of, a few months ago, I said, okay, let me just write some notes down, let me just take some notes, and I end up deleting all of my notes because I want this video to be genuine and I want this video to be real. And I did change up some parts of my video and put my life into the story so that way it can be more relatable and be more realistic. Everything that I'm about to say is real, it's genuine, and it's coming from me, from my heart and my mind. I didn't write any notes down, I deleted them. So yeah, this is my story and I want to tell you guys. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna have to start when this all first happened, when the whole YouTube took over my life situation. Okay, so I guess I want to say this happened right after I graduated. I wasn't doing anything in my life at the time. I wasn't going to college because honestly, I never told the story on YouTube before, but I got let down when I tried to get accepted into college and I got told that I was not college material. And I'm not gonna lie, that kind of hurt me very bad because if you do not know me, I am legally blind. I am visually impaired. So it's kind of hard for me, but not like that hard, to be honest. I just have to work harder than normal people, but it is kind of hard for me to like get into a college. But I luckily have a wonderful case worker who's helping me with that now. So anyways, yeah, it started in high school, well, right after high school, and I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't doing anything with my life. I was not in college because I was a little bit depressed when I got turned down. I was angry, mad. I was just so frustrated because, it made me feel like I wasn't nothing, but, we just have those moments where we feel like that. But yeah, so after that, I just kind of was not doing anything on the couch, being a couch potato, watching YouTube all the time on my cell phone. I just had like a really cool touchscreen cell phone because at the time we had iPhones and stuff like that. So I had like this really cool Galaxy phone. I think it was the first, like not the first, but like the real cute little small Galaxy touchscreen cell phone, the white one. So I had that cell phone, and like let me tell you, I used to love watching YouTubers, like oh my gosh. And I think that's when I really started to kind of dedicate my life to YouTube because I was not doing anything else at the time. So, I was just sitting on the couch watching YouTube videos all the time. And then I would go in my room and just really just think like, why is my life like not like that? Like, why can I not be like YouTubers, like those people? Like, I wanted to be like them. I wanted to even hang out with them. I was not like obsessed with them or anything like that. I just wish that I would like could be them like for a day. I don't know, I just used to think about that type of stuff all the time when I was younger. And like I used to kind of like get a little upset like because I wanted to just be them, like just not be them, but I wanted to hang out with them so bad. Like I don't know why. I guess because my life was not interesting. I wasn't doing anything. And a few years later, I messed up my hip, and this was in 2016. This was in 2017, right? So it was one night my sister just got done mopping the kitchen and I fell on my hip, but like that day it wasn't hurting, but when I went to sleep and woke up the next day it was hurting. And so that right there was a process and a story all on its own, which I am going to tell on this channel soon. But let me tell you, that right there changed my life for like, I can't even tell you guys how much that ruined my life. Like it was so bad. So basically I fell on my hip and I went to the doctor, and my doctor said I have very weak bones. Like my bones are very sensitive, and if I fall, I could possibly break my bones. I didn't break my hip, but yeah, it just, I can't really explain it, but just know, like, over time, the overtime situation, like, my legs were straight. The way I walk, it was nothing wrong with my walk. I was fine. But after I messed up my hip, over time, my feet kept turning and turning and turning over time. And that's why I walk the way I walk. And if you see me personally and you know me, because a lot of people don't ask, they just whatever, but if you were curious the way that I walk, if you had never saw me walk before, then you wouldn't know. But if you subscribe to my vlog channel, which this channel this video will be on my vlog channel and my main channel, by the way, but if you saw me in person, you know how I walk, and I don't walk normal. But it took me a while to get over it, get over the pain. I'm used to everything now. The pain is really not that bad anymore. It's just in my feet instead of my hip anymore. It just transferred down to my feet. But of course, my doctors are gonna have check on me, and I'm gonna have a minor surgery soon, which I'm not excited about that. But anyways, after that, it kind of like messed up my life. And I used to watch, you know, of course, a lot of YouTube videos. My favorite YouTubers are Alicia Marie, Shane Dawson, but he got canceled, so I don't watch him anymore. But yeah, Alicia Marie, Shane Dawson, Shameless Maya, oh my god, Nitra B. I have a lot of favorite YouTubers. But yeah, ever since then I hurt my hip. It just, my life got so depressing. I used to want to go every single day. I used to just want to walk outside and just go to the mall. Like, I was never a homebody. I started being a homebody when I messed up my hip, and when I realized when I started walking, it started to hurt. So I just, instead of like dealing with the pain, I would just rather stay at home and not go anywhere. But like before my hip, you couldn't beg me to stay in my house. I used to go all the time. But yeah, that happened. And then in 2017, my life took a dark turn. Once again, I would watch YouTubers, and I would go on Instagram, and I just would see the perfect people. Like, I don't know what it is, but it just made me so insecure. Like, why am I not like that? And then at the time, I was staying in this really, really bad house. This house was terrible. I had a small, cluttered room. My room could only fit a twin-size bed because it was so small. And I just remember, it felt like being in a box. And I felt so alone, and I just felt so bad. And yeah, I pretty much felt so bad, guys. And like I said, every single day, I would sit here and watch YouTube and go on Instagram, and I would just get so depressed afterwards. I'm like, you know, and I know my mom always told me never ask God why, but you know, at the time, I really had to question, like, why is my life so bad? I literally felt like crap. I felt like I was nothing. And at the time in 2017, I felt terrible, guys. There would be days where I would walk around and I would feel like a zombie. I would feel just so detached from my body. I would just feel so, I can't even explain it. It felt like somebody else was in my body, kind of like being possessed. It felt like somebody else controlled me, because I didn't even feel like myself. But yet I would still watch YouTube every day. I would still watch Instagram, and still go on Instagram and go on Pinterest, and everything would just be so perfect. And and then like the parties, like I was, you know, watching Nikki and Jamie before they got divorced, way before they got divorced. And I was watching them, and I saw how Jamie went to this Google had threw a party on the boat or the yacht or whatever, and like I was like, man, I want to be a YouTuber. I want to go to those parties. I want to like go to the black, where the black YouTubers hang out, like the all black. I want to do that. Like, I want to be a YouTuber. And like, I really just, at that time, I was feeling so bad. So I said, you know what? Let me just see if I can DM one of my favorite YouTubers and just ask this person for advice and see what I can do. Like, I'm still shy, but I was very, very shy at the time. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna DM this person because I love this person. This person is my favorite YouTuber. So let me just DM my YouTuber, my favorite YouTuber. And then this happened. So I DM'd her and I was like, oh my gosh, I just truly love you. You are amazing. And do you know what she said to me? She said, you will never be successful. And I was like, why? And she said, because you're black. And I'm like, oh my, when I tell you, I literally never think that somebody that I watched all the time, that I looked up to, that I couldn't even process it at the time. I couldn't even, I was just so shocked. I was like, oh my God. I'm not going to say this person's name. I'm not going to expose this person because, I mean, like, this person had millions of subscribers. And, you could tell me that, like, I was so blown away. And she continues to tell me that YouTube will not accept me. She know people that work in YouTube space and they will never accept me on their platform. Continues to tell me that I will never be successful. I would never amount to anything. I was shocked, and boy, I was not expecting that from somebody that I loved. And even though she never knew me personally, watching her videos, I felt like I knew her, and I felt like we had like a deep connection, but apparently we didn't. Apparently I'm just nobody to her, and she has all of her other billions of subscribers, and I was just like, whoa, okay. And again, 2017, I was at a dark place in my life, and that was not a good time to tell me that. So not only do I have to deal with my hip, and now I have to deal with her. It was very depressing. It took me a while to just really get over that. Somebody that I looked up to. Every single time she made a video, I was the first one there. I watched, I commented, I subscribed, I stayed active. She knew exactly who I was. And the fact that that came out of her mouth, the fact that she told me that, wow, I was stunned. I was not even, it was just crazy, guys. Like, it was just crazy. So right after that happened, I had a lot going on with my dad. You know, the communication was off or whatever. And like, I don't know. I was just feeling very bad or whatever. So after that, it came, like I said, my life at the time was very dark. And it came to me really just sitting here thinking, what is my life? What am I going to do with it? I have to do something. I have to do something, because I cannot sit here and just take it. Like, it was just so bad, like, at the time. And I sat there and I was like, you know what? Like, what am I going to do at this point? Who do I have in my life? You know? It was just so crazy. So after that, I really just sat down and thought about it, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to live anymore. I was like, you know what? Bump it. So at that time, I said that, and I don't know. It's just something just made me say, you know what, Deidre, you just need to pray. Again, this is 2017, and I was just going through a lot. And something just told me, Deidre, just pray before you take action. Pray, just pray, because I told my parents I didn't get the right response that I wanted, and that made it worse. So I was like, you know, just pray, because I love my parents, I love my family, but you know, I just wanted, I wanted to pray, and I wanted to talk to God. And so that's exactly what I did that night. I got on my knees and I prayed, and I never prayed that way in my whole entire life. I never really wanted something, because like, deep down inside, I didn't want to do that to my life. I didn't want to take my own life. So I was like, let me just pray about it. And I prayed so hard, and I believed in my prayer this time, because normally when I pray, I feel like I just didn't believe. I just prayed and that was that. But this time I believed in my prayer, and this time I really just wanted things to be good in my life again. So I prayed, and as I was getting up to pray, because of course I was on my knees, so as I was about to get up and pray, you know how older women or older people say that they hear from God all the time? I'm young at the time. Okay, I was young. I've never heard from God a day in my life, and I've been a Christian since I was born, basically. And I've never heard from God. You know, a lot of older people say that young people don't hear from God. You just gotta wait till you've been through some things in life or whatever. I don't know. But as I was getting up to pray, I heard, again, nobody was in my room now. It was just me. Nobody else was in my room. And as I was getting up from praying, I heard a voice. It wasn't like no faint, because a lot of people say, oh, it was a whisper from God. No, I heard it loud and clear. As I was getting up, I heard, it's done, my child. I heard those words, it's done, my child. And I'm looking behind me, I'm like, what? Like, what? I'm like, I'm literally going insane at this point. I look at my room, I look at my closet, I'm like, is this God? Like, was that just, because I'm like so mind blown. So I go into my brother's room. I said, were you in my room just now? Were you pranking me? He was like, no, what are you talking about? And I'm like, was that God? Was God talking to me? Like, basically saying, he said, it's done, my child. So basically he's trying to let me know everything that I prayed for is done. So I don't need to stress anymore. And I was like, oh my God. Like, when I tell y'all, I have never ever heard anything like this in my life before. I'm not lying when it comes to Jesus. I don't lie. This is not nothing fake. I don't play when it comes to God. I'm not gonna lie about anything. That is what I heard, and I kid you not, it wasn't soft, it wasn't whisper, it was loud, like somebody was behind me. And I was like going crazy. So basically the next day I got up and I felt so much better, and probably because I went to sleep early, so I just felt so much better. Like, you know, and of course I was still a little sad or whatever, but you know, I just try to, you know, think of good things. I try not to always beat myself up, because out of everybody, I beat myself up the most. I never take it easy on myself, and I'm always saying, you need to do this, you need to do that. You know, like, I'm always on the go. I'm always on the go, and I do things for everybody in my life. I never, you know, did things for me. So, you know, when it comes to YouTube, and you know, years later, I just decided, you know, it's not about subscribers. It's not about views. It's not about any of that. If I'm gonna make YouTube videos, I'm gonna make these for me, and it's my happiness, not anybody else's. So from 2017 to now, I changed my content. I changed as a person, and don't get me wrong, I still go through things nowadays, but there's nothing that God can't fix, and nothing that I can fix, you know, I can handle. And I literally thought I wasn't gonna make it, like, and of course I moved. I got into a bigger room, I got into a bigger space, my mindset changed. Of course I got older, so you know, I don't let that type of stuff get to me anymore. You know, I still love half of my YouTubers that I watch. And you know what's funny? When I got all of those mean DMs from one of my favorite YouTubers, it took a lot for me, but I had to forgive this person, because I know for a fact that people can be mean and people could be cruel, but maybe, just maybe, this person was probably hurting and just wanted to be mean and cruel, and it took a lot. But I forgave this person. You know what? I still watch this person now, and call me psycho, call me crazy, but I still love this person. Like, I could never just hold grudges. I'm just not the type of person to hold grudges on people. You know, I forgave this person, and even though maybe this person was hurting inside at the time, or I don't know what she was dealing with, but I forgave her. And you know, sometimes you just have to be the bigger person and move on for yourself. And now YouTube is something that I love. You know, I still do with stress and anxiety all the time, but you know, my whole life I was never good at anything. I tried some of everything, you know, and I don't know what it is about making YouTube videos that makes me so happy, making videos, editing them. And I know it takes time, but it just makes me so happy. It relieves my anxiety, and it's just something I love to do. And I know, and I put my whole life on hold for YouTube videos, and I'm not even getting paid for it, and I don't care about it. Like, I put my whole life aside. I don't have a college degree. I don't have a job. Everything I know and everything that I've learned is from YouTube, and I don't know what it is. I just find happiness in this because it's the only thing that I'm good at. I'm good at making videos. I'm good at editing. I'm good at I'm good at everything. And I know that this is, you know, fresh. I'm still getting started, and I've been on YouTube for years with multiple different YouTube channels. We don't even want to talk about it. That's just embarrassing days. But and I'm just now getting good at it, and I love it. Like, you know, anytime I'm stressed out, I say, you know what, let me just not worry about it. Let me just pray about it, give it to God. I just want to make a vlog. Let me vlog for the day. Let me just calm myself down. Let me just edit. It's something that I love to do. It is my passion. And I understand not only me, but other smaller YouTubers. I understand, like, I don't want to be selfish and make this video all about me. I want this to be about all of us smaller YouTubers who feel left out because huge celebrities get on this platform and with their millions of followers and drown this app out. Nobody really is on YouTube anymore. And I don't understand why people won't let us smaller YouTubers shine. Let us be different. We don't always have to be on trend. We don't always have to do what other people do. Let us show ourselves on this platform, and let us be ourselves on this platform, and let us bring something different to the table. Why does it always feel like just because of celebrities and bigger YouTubers on here, half of those people don't even care about it? They just want money. They just want to check. They just want fame and popularity. Let some of us smaller YouTubers get on this platform and change it and make it different. That is what I want to see. I want to see not only me, but other people rise up and be something on this platform. Stop giving people a chance that don't even want it, that don't even care about it. Let us run it and be something different and show you that we have what it takes to be on here too. Give us a chance. And that is something that you guys won't do. You won't give us a chance. Give us a chance to be ourselves and express ourselves on this platform and bring something different to the table. Let us do that. But all in all, I just wanted to say I'm not perfect. And even when I'm done with this video, I may not get on this channel and give you perfect content. But see, here's the thing. Why does it have to be perfect? For all of these years, the 2016, 2017 era, it has been nothing but perfect. Why does everything have to be perfect now? And I don't want that. I don't want to be perfect. I just want to be me. Every time I see somebody on YouTube, they always say, oh, well, you know, I have a YouTube personality. I get on there and I don't act like myself. And why not? Why do you get on YouTube and act like somebody else? Be yourself. And, you know, be original, be you, because there's nothing like you. There's nobody like you. So why act like somebody else when you can be you? I don't understand that. So, you know, it took me a while to make this video because I was nervous and I didn't know what to say. And like I said, I didn't write any notes down. I just wanted to, you know, say everything in my mind and in my head and in my heart. And I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I am staying on YouTube. I'm not leaving because why not? You know, why just be myself, you know, when I can truly bring something different. So, yeah, this is my video. This is what I wanted to say. I've been holding this in for a long time, and I know a lot of people on here that really look up to me. I know a lot of my family and my friends really watch my YouTube videos and, you know, just love me for me. And yeah, So I will continue making YouTube videos, and I will continue to be me. I will continue to give you the best that I can give you. But other than that, that is it. Bye.
When they come, and they will, they'll come for you.
I have an army.
We have a Hulk.
Oh, I thought the beast had wandered off.
You're missing the point. There's no throne. There is no version of this where you come out on top.
Let me infiltrate the beat, concentrate the heat. If you ain't on my level, fuck it, let me be. I'll be going till it's all in motion, talking killing rappers, then I hit my quota. And my train of thought is more a locomotive, talking reason for it, I got locomotives. Used to be on a revenge tip, on a stun on my ex and a friend's tip. I was Spider-Man whipping the black suit, I was powerful but almost lost Luke. Blurring the line between human and artist, try not to change but I swear it's the hardest. I swear when you're up they turn you to a target. Home was a trip, all I did when I'm talking. So, what it take to be an icon? All in your desktop, so I just might already be one. Might me with the label, it feels on the table one sign, but I'm down for a free lunch. Just speaking my heat-seeking missiles of hits, but other than me, I see no heat exist. Yo, gassed up, I'm about to go green, go green.